Alright, sorry, 6:50 p.m. Oh, thank God they opened. So they opened at 7. Thank God it's regular. Oh, I fell asleep. And I didn't even go to fall asleep because I get sleep paralysis. And sleep paralysis are spirits that are alive. I'm gonna understand this to Tyler Henry. I don't know if Tyler Henry. What's his name? Tyler Henry. What? Cloven, right? And Teresa Caputo. Get this. When you feel sleepy, it's like spirits that don't have a time of death. And people who don't have a time of death are revolving spirits that keep around us and keep our properties and homes, and then we have to give them a time of death, and we have to figure out their time of death. I'm doing that with a lot of people. We were crazy with that 1924 massacre. I took care of that. I was in Starbucks last week, and this is French man that was living in New York City. His date of birth was January 31, 1974. He was Caucasian, French, European. He lived in the north of France. He died in New York City. He was here for work, but he was a chef at a restaurant. One of the best French restaurants in New York City. It was in Gramercy Park. I went there once on my birthday, December 8, 2011, with one of the reps from Sunrise Laboratories. It's on Lexington and 32nd Street. I believe the name is not there no more. It's like a pop-up restaurant. I was there for a while. The artisanal from Mariage bistro and wine restaurant. It was very good restaurant. Sorry. He had no family. He was staying in a rental. He was living at the Chelsea Towers. He died at Mount Sinai West at the emergency. I don't know if we have any communication with any of the proprietors of that restaurant that knew him from France or anything. But he died at Mount Sinai West of COVID in the emergency room on June 7, 2019 at 1:32 p.m. All right, that's one of them. And then, just give me 1 second. I think I acquired a house on Bender Avenue, but I don't know what business it was. It's on 211 Bender Avenue. I think it's 211, right? Well, if you guys can find anything about Roselle Park, Bender Avenue, I have a house on Bender Avenue that was up for grabs. From some, I don't know if it was a connection to Buenos Aires. No. Someone from Cranford, Westfield, Cranford. Someone from Cranford that lived in Cranford in a little humble house. I haven't written it down. I'll look for it in a minute. Hold on. I have it somewhere. I have another one of those deaths. Because that's why I fell asleep earlier. And this one has to be taken care of. The family of this young man lives in Century City. All right. On January 31st, his date of birth is January 31st, 1988. He's a male Caucasian from Los Angeles. He was not speaking to his parents due to a same-sex oriented issue, a coming out issue. He was on vacation. His parents paid for his West LA apartment. He came here on January 1st, 2023. Just give me 1 second. On January 1st, 2023, he was here for 7 days. He died on January 1st, 2023. He was brown eyes, brown hair, brown short hair, brown eyes, 6'1", 134th, athletic build, same-sex oriented, athletic. He was a business major graduate from Berkeley in 2006. 2009. He fell by mistake in the train track and got struck by the 2 Uptown train in 23rd Street, heading to 86th Street to eat at an Indian restaurant. His time of death was 11:43 in the morning. He was staying at the W New York in Times Square in Times Square. His flight left from LAX on December 31st, 2021, and departed at 10:28 in the morning. Arrived at LaGuardia Airport at 8:26 p.m. His flight number 94 Delta Airlines. His parents live in Century City, California. A 6-bedroom home, 4.5 bathroom, a home purchased on January 31st, 2018, for $4,438,000. He is a resident of West LA. That is a physician. He is a urologist practicing for 18 years. His date of birth is January 1st, 1963. His mom is a real estate attorney at a practice in Century City, local to their residence. Date of birth is 1/31. 63, is it? 1963 as well. And that's about it. I have something else here. Oh, and another announcement I have is oh no, this is the one. The Bender. These are the Bender people. Okay, these are the ones. Anyway, yesterday I have an incident in Whole Foods. a nasty, 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 raunchy, 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 nasty, 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 pathetic, pathetic, loser, 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 black lady at Whole Foods on Columbus Circle. She stand there in the middle of everybody, and I bumped into I just went to stop by and just grab like a samosa or something, you know, and a piece of chicken wing, and keep going. I was very hungry. It was around 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. Around 5 p.m. And my cousin, my aunt Danielle, I call her Sabrina because that's her birth name. So my grandma was gonna name her Sabrina. She was walking around the food thing, eating her salad, and she was screaming at her like she was Adolf Hitler. And then she screamed at me because I grabbed a French fry. Then she was crazy because there was a little chicken wing that was on the side of the thing, not in the buffet plate tray, and she was thinking I was gonna take her chicken wing. Then this African man with a white clean thing, thinking he's the best of the best, putting in a tray of chicken tikka masala, him giving me dirty looks. And then I just got screamed at because I'm like, my mom is the majority stakeholder here. Like, don't even try, because you know I have a lot of directors in the Whole Foods. You know how many people have told them if I take something and her too, and they'll just pay for it afterwards. We know a lot of people in Central Park South and the Lincoln Center neighborhood. And then she stood there, and I told her that, and I had a big cup of McDonald's Coca-Cola, and I just threw that at her, and everybody at the whole thing, I threw it at her and everything. I was pissed off, and I left like a spoiled brat. Evelyn does stuff like that when she was little, right? So I just found out that my mom shares the majority stake with a couple in Los Angeles of 33% of Amazon, worth the same day as $883 billion. As of opening hour in NASDAQ tomorrow, I'm the same share majority stakeholder than my mother with 33% of the stock at Amazon Whole Food brand, the Amazon Whole Foods. We're in a what you call that, domestic Commonwealth marriage now. Me and my mom are the 66% shareholder, majority stakeholder of Whole Foods. We run Whole Foods now. We make the executive decisions there. Unfortunately, those people passed away that lived and they lived in Century. They passed away. The date of death for the male that owned that 33%, they have no family or anything. December 24, 2023, of a cardiac arrest. On the Christmas Eve at 89 years old, and the wife, she knew about my problem. They left a note saying that I could get the 33% because they were checking it out. She died on December 28, 2023 of cancer, 88 years old. There's a rumor that she left me the 33% anyway. She lives the house to the right. My grandmother knows her, Elizabeth Taylor, at 880 in Bel Air. She lives to the house on the right. They bought the house at $9.3 million. So they have two cars: a 2023 Mercedes Black E-Class and a 2002 BMW. They have other property. No, they have a First Bank Republic account. She was my grandmother Elizabeth Taylor's broker agent to purchase her Bel Air home when she first moved into Bel Air. They remain good friends, the couple, with my grandma. So just get all the information. They have a Goldman Sachs investment portfolio for $833,143,223. And the comment I made, it was not a racist comment about the Ukrainian boy, and the Ukrainian boy, by my former friend that she gave birth to, and she didn't tell the Ellick family in New Jersey that was the kid. So she just abandoned it in Mount Montefiore. It's not that it's foster care. They could end up with Chinese, Asian people, black people. It's that the kid is suffering because he has high hopes in life, and in the foster care, they get paid to take care of that kid. It's an opportunity to see if they raise kids or they like children, and they try to give them the best tools in order when they come out of the 18 years old and no one adopts them, and see what they could do with their life. It's not being erased. Unfortunately for arms, the angry mommy in New York City, Eric Adams, it didn't turn out as well as he wanted to be. Look at the food he is. Look at this kid full of opportunities. I want him back at his home. His family is the second richest family in Middlesex County, and they're the 8th richest family in New Jersey. Your family is gone. All right, take care.